Kat, and in this video I'll show you how I created this rose gold inspired makeup look. It is basically already spring here in Los Angeles, so I've been really drawn towards these lighter, shimmery, rosy colors. If you want to see more tutorials like this one, let me know in the comments below. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell next to it so you get updates when I post new videos. Follow me on social media at Katrinaosity, check out my podcast at MDXpods.com, and if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. It really helps my videos get seen. For this look, I started with clean skin as usual, then I used my Skin Diva 100% pure hyaluronic acid serum, and I just used 3 drops of this and pressed it into my entire face. Then I used my Estee Lauder Day Wear Moisturizer and pressed that in as well, working it up my neck. Then I used my Lancome Rosy Plump Lip Plumping Gloss and gave that time to work, and I started with my Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. And I applied that using this pure silicone blender. And this was a very different technique for me. I don't usually use beauty blenders, but I have been enjoying this one because it doesn't hold on to bacteria. So I patted that all over my face, and then I used my Afterglow Cosmetics concealer in Meringue, and it came with this handy dandy little brush to apply it. So I patted that on underneath my eyes as well as on top of my eyelids and anywhere I had any blemishes or redness to cover up. Then I set that with this plain old Maybelline Mineral Power Powder on a big fluffy brush and gently patted that in anywhere that I had my concealer. After that, I went in and used my Touche Éclat from YSL, and this is just an illuminating liquid, so I put this in a stripe down my nose and then on the high points of my cheeks just to add a little bit more glow, and I patted that in with my fingertips. Then I used my Han Skincare Cosmetics bronzer, and I started by applying this around my face in a heart shape and then cutting in underneath my cheekbones. Then I blended that out and did the same thing along my jawline. And I actually used that bronzer for my eyebrow powder this time, and I just applied that with a simple flat angled brush. And after that, I was ready to start on eyelids. I used my Rose Minerals palette from Velvet 59. They have all of these gorgeous shimmery shades in this palette. Before I got started, I put some powder under my eyes to catch any fallout, and the first color I used was this Rose Silver, which I just patted all over my eyelids. Then I dipped into Passion Flower with a fluffy brush and patted that just across the eyelid up to the crease. Then I dipped into Shakudo, this gorgeous bright orange, and started working that into the crease and a little bit in the outer V. I slowly built this up by patting it on, and then I blended it out a little. Then on a smaller brush I dipped into 22K and applied that to the outer V, and then I slowly built that up to get a little bit of depth and applied that to my lower lash line as well, just to deepen up that line. After I did that, I took a clean, small, fluffy brush and gently blended out the upper edge of that transition color, and then once I had done that, I was able to remove all of that excess powder so that I didn't have any excess fallout left behind. Once I did that, I cleaned up that edge a little bit with some more concealer just to make sure everything looked really bright and clean. Then I brightened up my waterline using a nude eye pencil, and this does wonders for tired eyes. After that, I took a small flat angle brush and dipped back into my bronzer and started contouring my nose, which is not something I do frequently, but for this look I wanted to have a little bit of fun. So I outlined the edges, did a little bit over the bridge of my nose as well as underneath the tip of the nose, and then I gently blended that out. Then I dipped into my Ofra Nikki Tutorials highlighter, and I used the lightest shade on a small brush on the inner corners of my eyes, as well as down the bridge of my nose and on the tip, and then on my brow bones as well. After I had done that, I took a little bit of Coralista blush, and then going back to that same highlighter, I used the champagne shade from that on my cheekbones, and then I was ready for eyeliner. I used my Starlux Pro Felt Tip Eyeliner, which I ended up getting in a beauty box that has full-size items, and I will link that in the description below. I did a thin line close to the lash line, and then I did a nice big flick of a tail following the line of my lower eyelid. After that, I did the tiniest bit of eyeliner across my lower lash line. Then I curled my lashes and used my Grande Mascara Lash Boosting Formula, shimmying that back and forth in the roots, and then doing the tips of the lashes as well. Then I used my Grande Lips Hydrating Lip Plumper. This is another plumping gloss, but this one has quite a bit of color to it. I smoothed that all over my lips, and then I added a tiny bit of that champagne bronzer to my Cupid's bow and the center of my lower lip. And that is the completed look. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more tutorials like this one, let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, please click that like button. It really helps my videos get seen.